Right, how we going, guys? We are carrying on from... Well, we are carrying on to get this done. I can't sleep tonight, so I figured I might as well jump on. Try and get as far as we can. And try and do at least a little bit better than the first couple hours went. So here we have our little puppy dog. Now, as you can probably tell, I am being a bit quiet because, as I say, it is 4 in the morning where I am. And I just can't sleep, so I figured I might as well jump on, but let's also try not to wake up the entire house. So we are going to be very quiet. I'm not exactly the most animated to begin with, but if you wonder why I am pretty much basically whispering, that is why. And we are going to try to just get as much done as we can. As fast as possible, because quite honestly, I'm kind of done with this game. I just want it over with. So let's get it over with. Now let's check up this Lillipup. It is plus special defense minus actual defense. Terrible in my eyes, but should be good enough to at least get us through the start of the game. Realistically, I would like to try and take him as far as possible, but if he's just used as a clear for Lorena, the second gym, that is fine as well. We will take that because after that we are getting some very good teammates in the form of a Darumaka, Sandile, and probably a Yamask as well. Let me just pull up my cheat sheet again. Yeah, so after... well, ideally I would like to keep him till the third gym as well, because then we can use work up on the Leaveney and hopefully get some good damage off, but we probably won't need it this time because I am going to take the monkey. Well, saying that actually, maybe I won't, because what I'm going to do first is head to the Wellspring Cave, because I know I can do the first gym without it, so we don't exactly need it for the first gym. We just need Lillipup and a couple tackles. Usually take out the Simmer Sage, so we should be fine on that end. And then what I'll do is go to the Wellspring Cave, get my Excadrill, hopefully. I forgot you want to fight. I've not leveled anyone up, but this will be fine. You only have these two, and Oshawott should be able to just deal with them. The low health, well, being at half health is not ideal, but the Lillipup didn't touch us. Tepig should be essentially a one-shot. And Ember's not going to do anything, so yeah, there we go. I forgot she uses a potion, but one more water gun, we are faster. Yes, so we don't need it for the first gym. So I'm going to go to Wellspring Cave, get our Drillbur, and then before anything else as well, also go to Route 3 and see if we either get the Blitzel or the Bidoof, which will then be, if I get the Bidoof, we don't exactly need the monkey for the gym anymore. We can just use the Bidoof. And then, in which case, if we do get that, we will come back and try to pick up an Ordino, which, besides just being a bit of a bulky boy, which helps, can also give us some potential interesting shaking grass encounters later in the game, thanks to Dupe's Claws. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's at least get these first couple gyms out the way. That did 12, so if he crits, I am dead. We'll go into blue. You still don't have tackle as your first attack. That was a crit. That was incredible. That did 18, so he does 9. So I can survive another one, but let's not risk it. You have been laid, so your defense is shocking. I did forget you had a purloin left as well, but luckily that's an easy 2-shot. So let's go do this gym. As I say, at this point I've reset about 4 or 5 times already today. So we know this gym is a give me, basically. Which at this point... Well, the only time we were resetting is for the guaranteed Lilliput, so... There's no resetting after this. So I think I will probably just save after this. And then... if we do... for whatever reason end up resetting or turning the game off before we save, we don't have to redo this whole section again. But we should be fine, to be perfectly honest. Now, I highly doubt anyone's actually watching this because, as I say, it's 4 in the morning where I am. So in America, it's like 10, 11. And most people watching Pokemon content should not be awake at this time. So I'm basically just streaming to myself, but this is just to, as I say, I can't sleep, so I thought I might as well jump on, but instead of just doing it on my own, I thought I might as well live stream, so then when people join back in tomorrow and they see where I am, they can go back and watch the footage and see that I've not, I don't know, done any weird things or done anything dodgy. It's all on stream. It's all there to see. What have you just gone for? You've gone for Bide, right? Yeah, so we do that, and then we are slower, so we can then hit tackle. That's basically a one-shot. Lovely. Now there's the gym leader, which means we put everyone up to level 14. You don't need focus energy. Don't need sand attack. And then what I'm also going to do is I keep forgetting to do these. Let's put the orange berries on you. Just so then when the Simmer Sage comes out, I can hit a couple of layers. And we don't have to worry about dying straight away. And we'll get some health back, so we should be fine. We do out damage, so unless he crits, this is going to be fine. He is now going to heal, so I'll take the turn to lower his defense. And then, yes, this is a guaranteed kill now. He is faster. Ooh. Okay, it's a speed tie, never mind. Right, so now we have Pansage. So the plan is simple. We bring in Patrat. Hit it with a couple layers as he goes for workups. That does 12, so if he crits, I am dead. And we do need to switch now, so I'll bring blue in now. And we should be good to just start teeing off with a couple tackles. He's going to continuously go for workup, but this seems to be a 2-shot, so unless this kills, we're absolutely fine. Didn't even need the orange berry, but it's always good to be safe than sorry. And as I say, first gym is always a give me, so we were never worried there. Let's just get on to the next place. So workup is, of course, instantly going on the Lillipop. That's the main reason for having it. I could stick it on Patrat, but as I say, I don't see him making it much further. So now we have to do this. Then we go to the Dream Yard. You give me the HM for cut, which we will then stick on Patrat. We'll get a quick heal off and then go deal with the Dream Yard. Easy peasy. Yeah, we'll get rid of tackle. It's basically the same. Then, as I say, I don't need the monkey now. I could use it for the third gym, but hopefully we will be able to get past that with either the Pidoof or the Blitzel that we will find soon enough. The Pidoof for obvious counter reasons, and then the Blitzel also just doesn't take any damage, so, and might have Flame Charge, so I'm not sure what level it learns it, but if it does have it, then it's just even better for us. And if it does learn it before the third gym, and if I do get it, I will then also teach it workup, if it's possible to learn it. And if it can learn workup, we will then just work up Flame Charge our way through that third gym. Now after these guys leave, we will also leave for now. And then, as I say, we will do Route 3 before we come back here, because, as I say, we might either get the Ordino or potentially still get the monkey. So we'll come back later. Let's just get on through here. Do a lovely little heal. Right. Yes, yes, yes. All of this is useless for me. I cannot use it, so let's just skip on through. I always get this. It's a free great ball. I was about to say I don't remember what it is, but we should be able to get our next encounter with this amount of Pokeballs. Just take out these two first. There we go, easy peasy. Now, we do have our fight with Sharon. So let's just do a quick heal. And then let's go take him on. There we go. Right, you actually lead with Snivy, which isn't ideal. And let's see what works better. My workup or your growth. You have just lowered my defense, so we'll start attacking first. And you just wasted your last turn, I believe. Yep. So that was pointless. And now I have a workup active. The sand attack is a bit annoying, but as long as we hit, we should be fine. No problem. We'll take these guys out. And then I will, unless I can find the dust cloud straight away, we will just leave and come back to this in a minute. Please be a two-shot. Yeah, that's fine then. There we go, that's the patch rat down, and now we just have next level we evolve, which is nice. Now as long as these guys don't focus me down, we should be okay. Well, we killed them straight away anyway, never mind. Why would you waste a turn going for growth? We're already two-shotting them. Oh, pardon me, sorry about that. Just a coughing fit out of nowhere. Oh. Well, Swoobat is the encounter for this route, because I forgot to use a repel or anything, so... I suppose at least the Swoobat will be somewhat handy in the third gym, so... There's that, I suppose. But that was definitely not by choice. So, oh well. No Excadrill for me this run. Because the other cave encounters I already have planned. I suppose maybe I could actually get one in like the Charge Stone Cave or something. What's my encounter planned for that one? Charge Stone Cave just says anything, so we can change that to Excadrill or Drillbur. So I suppose that encounter is now spoken for, but as I say, we didn't have anything specific we wanted from there, so it is a good time to get the Excadrill. I don't need so many repels now for finding dust clouds for now, so gives us more money for potions. Now, before we go and decide what we want to do with the other the dream yard, let us go see what we can find in the dark grass first. And kind of hoping for a Blitzel, to be honest, but we can make do with other things. I really need to change your attacks. Because I'm just going to keep spamming Leer at some point, and it's probably going to cost me. Speaking of, we'll get takedown, and then before we forget, let's actually do it now. You're also holding an escape rope, which, nice. I'll take that, thank you. There we go. And now when we get down here, I need to put on a rappel. And put Woobat up front, who is luckily already level 11. And now this is a guaranteed either Pidoof or Blitzel. Or apparently not. We can get Purloins as well. Okay. This does take Purloin out of the encounters for the Dream Yard, which I will just double check after this fight, but I'm pretty sure that means I can now guarantee a Mushana, or Muna if I want one, which will be of more use than the Ordino late game. So maybe it's worth it. But we'll get this caught first, and then we'll have a quick check. Okay, you aren't that good of a Pokemon to be breaking out without wiggling. I will hit you with another bite. Let's try and get you down to red at least. There we go. Now we'll send in Lillipup. And this should be an easy enough catch at this point. Yeah, you definitely shouldn't be breaking out of these Pokeballs. There we go. I can't think of any girl cat names, so we'll just go nice and easy. We'll go with Kitty. And then let's double check the Dream Yard now. So the Dream Yard now should be just Mushanas, or Moonas, sorry. Dream Yard is Patrat, Purloins and Moonas. Yeah, so there we go. I can guarantee that, which will also come in handy in this commit. There's the Blitzel. That would have been nice. That Shockwave might do bits. We should be able to run. No, okay. And that's at level 12. So, also, let me just double check, because I think Bulbapedia's got its numbers wrong. Route 3. Route 3. Darkgrass is 13, not 11, sorry. That is why the Purloins showed up, so that is my mistake. So if we do end up resetting, we do need to change those numbers. Actually, let's change it now, because of that is something I will forget. So level 13, there we go. Well, we put one of you guys in front, then the rappel works, so I didn't really need to use that potion, but it's fine. So what is the plan? So we go back to the Dream Yard and pick up our free Psychic type, and I believe you get a Moonstone relatively early. So we can have a Mushana pretty early on as well. I'm going to need to pick up more Pokeballs though, because that Purloin took way more than it needed. We'll just top back up to 10. Okay, at least now we can guarantee a decent Psychic type. It might just take a while to find because it is like a 5% encounter rate, so this could take a while. But it is what it is. It's not like it's difficult, at least. It's just maybe a bit boring. And we may accidentally run into some shaking grass beforehand, so we could still end up with an Ordino here, but let's hope for the best. There it is. Okay, that did not take long at all. I was under the assumption that was going to take a lot longer. Okay, I'll take it at least. You do come with Yawn as well, so you could come in handy. It's close enough, so we'll just go for Mooney. There we go. It's technically still a nickname, so Nuzlocke rules are fulfilled. I'm just not in the place to be coming up with the clever nicknames right now. So that is the team so far. Let us check him out. Or her out, sorry. So synchronize, that's okay. Plus speed minus defense, probably far from okay, but we'll make it work. I do like the idea of guaranteeing we don't get crit from something though, so let's get everyone up to 15, get everyone on the same playing field. What does Heart Stamp do? Has the chance for a flinch. Is psychic, so I will have to double check if you are physical or special attacker. Now it says this is a special attacker as well, but most dark moves are physical, right? Or maybe I'm wrong. Well, Pursuit is definitely physical. So, you probably don't have a great ability. Or great nature, even. We will have to double check in a second, though. Psybeam instead of Psywave is usually all round better. Don't want Imprison. And I might actually do a quick Google look to see when we want to evolve this Moona by. Or more importantly, how long we want to hold it off evolving. We will quickly do that. So let's pull up your evolution and then we go to learn set Gen 5. Learn set by Gen 5. You don't learn anything through level up, so we do want to keep you as a Moona till about level 37 realistically. That's when it gets Psychic anyway. Unless we find Psychic earlier, but realistically we are looking at level 37 and then evolving. At least 35 because it gets Calm Mind then. So that's the plan. Whether we actually get there to that, we'll have to wait and see, but for now that is the game plan. and let's carry on. We don't have a rappel on, which maybe I should have. And now you just tease me with all the blitzels, but we can run. We should be faster. Yes, I would have really liked the blitzel, but then I also would have really liked a drillber. But how did that work out? The game is the game, as they say. Now, what I do need to, well, what I do want to do for this next route is, as we found out in the last attempt, trying to find a Sawaddle at level 17 with a rappel was not working. So what I'm going to do instead is go to the dark grass to the south and hopefully pick up a timber, which will trivialize this second gym. Whether it works or not, I don't know, but it's worth a try at least, I suppose. That sturdy ability is quite nice, but I don't see a huge use for Rock and Roller when I could have potentially had a Drillber. Now, I would have preferred the Rock and Roller over Woobat, but the game's the game. We will have to make do. Now, those stop me from falling to sleep, right? Yeah, so they are definitely going to be used as well as the orange berries for this gym because the Watchhog is a bit of a nightmare with hypnosis and workup. So I'm hoping to yawn it myself and then set up my own workups and then be able to stop my own paralysis, my own sleep with a berry. But we'll see how that goes. First of all, we have to go find our next Pokemon. We should have enough. Oh, we've got 10, so that's fine. We do have repels. Somewhere? Yeah. So we should be fine. First things first. Pick up the free potion. Pick up Rock Smash, which will also go on... probably Herdia. Oh, get out the grass. Right. Stick on the repel. Get someone up to level 17. Might as well be you. You're already there. You've already evolved. And we will save Oshawott evolution until the gym. Now the dark grass is on the other side. Now I seem to be copying down these numbers wrong, so let's just double check that this is level 17 for Timber. Dark grass, Timber, 17, 20% chance, yeah. Now we do also have a chance of finding a Timpole, but I'm hoping with the dark grass we can get a double encounter and then we can pick and choose. Well, let's see. We got neither. We got a sock instead. That is still a fighting type, so we can at least use it for this gym, if nothing else. We almost died. Jesus. And in game. I had another coughing fit. You shouldn't really be able to touch me now, because I should be like quad resistant to you. Doesn't mean I'm going to hit you though, not if you're going for a bide anyway. So let's try to put you to sleep. And then we'll go back into Woobat, because you shouldn't really... And now you go to sleep, yep. Hit it with a gust. Yeah, a couple of these we are absolutely fine with. And we can take a fair few double kicks from him as well, so... one more, as long as we don't crit, we are fine. There we go. Now let's hopefully get this guy caught. Oh, nearly. Alright, one more, hopefully does the trick. Okay. Let's try that again. Right, I might just go into Moona now. And put it back to sleep. Which we are now free to do as well, because you're going for bide, so that means I'm going to take 0 damage. As I will go for a defense curl just for fun. Now you are asleep. This should be a lot easier. And there we go. So this second gym has been trivialized. We have counters to the third gym as well, so as long as we don't mess this up. We should be a clear run on to what's her name? Alessa. That is the plan anyway. But whether that works, we'll have to wait and see. I thought I'd already fought you. My mistake. You shouldn't really have anything too crazy though, so we should be fine. Stun Spore is a bit annoying, but we're definitely switching out now because I do not want to deal with Leech Seed. Right, so we pick up our boy Sock. Hopefully teach it Work Up as well as Rock Smash, and this first gym should be pretty straightforward. And he might not actually even need Rock Smash. Yeah, goes low sweep. Does about the same, I believe, if not more. Yeah, does more. So, yeah, we don't need that at all. Let's check him out first. We've got Bold Nature, which is a minus attack plus defense. Kind of backwards. We also have the Sturdy ability, so you should be fairly clear to just take out this gym. So before doing that, let's get everyone up to about 18. Which gives us plenty of wiggle room for the trainers. And we don't risk over leveling. You evolve, thank you very much. I don't know when this Woobat evolves. I am going to hazard a guess and say it won't be on the team by the time it does, but you never know. Crazier things have happened in these runs. We don't actually need Hypnosis on this now that I've got Yawn on Muna. Moonlight is healing, right? It varies on the weather. I'll take it over Defense Girl, I suppose. Your defense isn't great, so that Defense Girl could have come in handy, but I imagine we'll be fine. Now we got to take on this gym. Well, we got to fight N first, I forget. Luckily, he shouldn't really have anything that can do anything to me, so... Timber can do stuff to me, so we will switch out instantly. We are 4 times safe against you. Resistant is the word I was looking for. Timpole, I mean, yeah. You can't do much either, right? I have already forgot if this guy is physical or special, so let's have a quick look. Because we do have 2 psychic moves. Plus attack minus special. Okay. Ignores any stat changes in the Pokemon. Does that mean for itself or for the other team? Because that could come in handy against this gym if they set up too many workups. But I'm not sure, so we'll have to wait and see. Right, first up we have the Patrat, which is easy enough. We should probably just be leading with Sock at this point and just let him sweep through this. But I've got a weird affinity towards Herdia. I do kind of want to use it as much as possible. If I can do it without getting him killed, that would be best. So let's do that now. Oh, I need to go to you first. Go to you. And then let's actually move your moves around because we don't want work up at top. Because I will end up just start spamming it by accident. It should be a nice easy low sweep. Even with the X defend, I can't see you doing massive or much change. And of course it doesn't. Then it's you. Then it's you. And we are already at the gym. Now, in the last attempt, I did technically beat the run, beat the gym, but I lost half the team, so I reset myself. This time, this should be fairly straightforward. We are going to heal. We're going to put some berries on people. I kind of want to put an orange berry on Sock instead. Because if I get the chance to set up some workups and then heal off any potential damage, that might end up working better than the Chesto berries. But the Chesto berries going on Mooney because I do want to use that to try to put the Watchhog asleep. Then we'll get everyone up to 20. We don't want the Fury Cutter. You evolve into Watchhog as well now. Which should give you a tiny bit more survivability against the upcoming thing. I do want to give it a Confuse Ray as well, actually. Because if I can confuse the Watchhog as well as put it to sleep, that could be a nice combo. Oh, you just learned straight up Hypnosis. We will take it over Yawn. We'll risk the 40% chance of missing. Just for the first turn Hypnosis. Just for the first turn sleep. Now, all of this could be all hypothetical because I am leading with Sock. And I am going to try to hit a couple workups straight away. Just so then we can just sweep through this with no problem. But things could go sideways with this earlier. Depends if this tries to work up as well. I went straight for a takedown, which did 22. So if he crits, I am dead. Let's just try to take it out now. Yeah, one shot. Lovely. Now, the Watchhog shouldn't be able to one-shot. Oh, we just hold up. We just managed to survive. Now, we are faster anyway. So we'll hit it with a double kick. And we get the crit. There we go. See, how easy was that? Compared to last attempt, that it was so much easier. Counter could be useful in like niche points, but I don't feel confident in my abilities to use that properly, so we'll stick with moves that just hit straight damage. Right, so now we're on to the third gym. And as I say, I do have Woobat, which will hopefully be the counter to that. With its Gust, and I believe Bug is weak to Psychic. It might be the other way around. I always get my type advantages confused sometimes. So we might have to find out the hard way. But overall, we should be okay. Should. Now you guys go in the museum. We'll take the berry off you because you have the pickup ability, so we do want to use that to our best advantage. We also want to give Oz the Mystic Water. just make him as strong as possible for now. And then we keep it moving. Seeing as we are coming against a lot of grass types now, we will switch over to Swoobat and find out if we are super effective against Bug or if they are super effective against me. Better to find that out now than it is in the gym, because we have a chance of recovering. Right, so Waddle is part Bug. I believe it's grass and Bug, so perfect time to find out. I could be wrong, but I feel like that did about the same. That did more because we are more physically attacking. Probably best just to go for Gust in this coming gym. Or maybe if we come across a or if we learn Wing Attack. Right, Sandile, I mean, you are pretty useless against Oz. Sand Attack is a little bit annoying, but we should be perfectly fine. I also do want to put Razor Shell at the front. And then let's get this heal off this lady. You want the lady. Yeah, see, I'm glad we didn't get the tin pole, because seeing as I already have the water starter, I think that would be a bit of a waste. But so far I am happy with Sock. He seems to be doing his part. He absolutely trivialized that second gym, so definitely well worth it already. Just see if he continues to prove useful. Now, he probably will be useful till we run into Scraggy, which we can pretty much guarantee on another route. Sometime later. Not sure where, but it's fine. So he's at least going to be useful until we get him. And then Scraggy will probably be on the end game team, as long as we keep him alive anyway. Now you are poison type, right? So this should be super effective. Yep. Same with you. We would have liked one of these guys earlier, but for the sake of how easy that gym was, I didn't feel like risking it. I'm not playing Leech Seed games. Let's just go into blue, take care of this. This should be easy enough, right? Pampor is not exactly strong. That lick is annoying, but Not really the end of the world just yet. Oh, air cutter. Okay. Has a good chance of crits as well. So, we will take that. That is a nice upgrade. We did just get paralysed. I didn't actually pick up more potions, but luckily we do have a few left over. Oh, pardon me. You are probably going to have bite, so let's not risk it. We have the super effective Pokemon, we might as well use it. If we can do that as often as possible, then hopefully we can have a much more successful run than we have been having anyway. Although saying that, in the very first attempt, I believe I made it to the Elite Four. And then just died to the very first one. But since then, we have not even come close. I do want that item over there, so... although it's not actually useful for me right now. Could come in useful later, but... for now, I don't have a single grass type. Once again, if we have the super effective, we might as well bring him in. Low sweep should still hit. There we go. And then another one. You're never going to be able to finish that bide. Then Sandile is ground, so a simple Razor Shell will do just fine. And there we go. I forgot she gives me something now. Oh, the Moonstone. Okay, so as soon as we get to level 37 with the Mooner, we can evolve it, which is handy. Take the Quick Claw off you. And then the plan for Castelia Town is go pick up the Eviolite just before Route 4 and then head straight into the gym. Let's go get the Eviolite before we go to the gym. Oh, you give me the... oh no. A man behind a bin gives me the TM for Flash. The less said about that, the better. Where am I going? Eviolite is this way. There we go. Now for this gym, is the Eviolite better on Muna or Woobat? That is the question. I'm probably gonna say the Woobat because, well, let's just do a quick look instead of trying to find out the hard way. Pokemon bug weakness. So bug is super effective against psychic, not the other way around. So we probably won't be bringing Muna in on this fight at all. So we will give it to Woobat instead. And then, just in case we need it, I suppose I'll chuck the Quick Claw on Blue. And then what I'll actually also do is put Muna in the box and bring Purloin. And if there's a scenario where we need a free switch in, we could just sacrifice the Muna. Purloin. Because there is much better encounters that we can find. Dark types as well. Well, we are going for Scraggy later on, so he is better than the Purloin by far. What's happened here? No. I don't know what the battle box is, but we will not be using that. I thought I'd messed something up and I'd lost my entire team there. So we'll put Muna in the box for now. And then Purloin is easily going to get replaced by Scrafty later on. So, as I say, a free sacrifice if needed. Oh, okay. Well, just use Water Gun. That should still one shot. Yes. All you guys go away now. Just let me get to this gym. Right. We do need to get Kitty up to level at least. So, like I said, it is a sacrifice, but let's not give it. Let's make it at least a bit of a challenge for him. Oh, you also evolve now as well, so that's a little extra free stat boost. Diddly-doo. Now, these Pokemon should be around 21 to 23. I know the gym leader's 23, so having Woobat at 21 should be fine. He shouldn't be getting, yeah. I was gonna say, he shouldn't be getting overshadowed already. Quite surprised I didn't one-shot, to be honest. I'm also quite surprised you hit 2 protects back-to-back, but it's fine. I still forget. Yeah, you're more physical. Yeah. So I do need a physical flying type move eventually, which is Fly. Why is it saying YouTube isn't live? It's saying it's live for me. What are you going on about, chatbot? Twitch and YouTube is live. Why are you giving me false messages? Oh, now it says connected. Okay. Must have dropped out for a second. Dwebble is rock type. You are going to have sturdy, aren't you? Yeah, as always. Which is a little bit annoying, but it is what it is. So we are going to have to think of a proper counter for Dwebble. Or maybe what we do is we just bring D-Watt with a Oranberry. So then on the switching, on the gym leader, even if he does something crazy, we should be able to heal off at least some damage. Take off the Mystic Water for now, because you're not going to need it in this gym, whereas the extra health could come in handy against the Dwebble. Now this should just be a one-shot. Yep. And then there's a guy in the other room, not this one. And then we are basically ready for this gym, which hopefully will go a lot better than the last one. Well, the last attempt. The last attempt of this was a wipe when we made it this far. So hopefully this time we can make it past. And then we just need to think of a plan for a lesser. Which so far my plan that I have thought of is Darumaka, massive attack stat, hopefully carries us. If not, we should also, if we get lucky enough, we should also get a Sandile, which is ground type, I believe. So that should be immune. But you never know. Because this game has shafted me in the past when I thought I was immune to stuff and I just flat out wasn't, so. Alright, 23 is the level cap, right? 23, yeah. And then we've got, we'll bring in Cat with us. Mainly because why not? But then also, what am I thinking of? Also to put the Leaveney asleep if we need to. But hopefully we won't need to, and we should be fine. No, actually, learn fake out. It's not terrible. I don't mind it. And also, did I read before that bug is weak to fighting? Flying, fire, rock. Okay, no. Don't know. Don't know why I thought I saw that. I was going to say we can just also sweep this with sock, but never mind. But at least sock isn't weak to bug. So we have some very solid answers right here. We should get through this just fine. But let's wait and see. So we are going to lead with Whoops. Because he is our counter, so... Whirlipede, this, we also counter this magnificently. You didn't even get any damage off, which is perfect. Now, Dwebble is part rock, so hopefully you don't do massive damage with anything, actually. And now is the issue. So, I'm going to lead with Cat. Try to put it to sleep. You don't have Hypnosis, you have Confuse Rate. Well, let's try to confuse it then. And then, while it's hitting itself, let's also lower its defense. That was insane damage. Razor Leaf is physical, right? So if we can weaken that, we should be okay then. Yeah, Razor Leaf is physical because that did way less damage than it did last time. Struggle Bug still takes me out. What I'm going to try to do now, go for a workup. Razor Leaf don't do craziness. And then hopefully we can hit a takedown. And just take it out, right? Try that again without missing. Oh, we nearly do, but that nearly kills. This thing is faster. Let's go into Sock. I should have known that Hyper Potion was coming, actually. Let's go for our own workup again. I don't mind being slower. I just want to be able to kill. Razor Leaf does nothing. Yeah, we are absolutely fine now. Now, a couple low sweeps should finish this. Yeah. One more. And there we go. That is the third gym. So, we are further than we were earlier today in the first stream. And now our next big issue is the fourth gym and those two goddamn Emolgas. As I say, I am hoping I do get kind of lucky with these encounters because I can nearly guarantee it. But I do need to kind of get lucky in the sense of picking up a Sandile. But we do have a decent way of pretty much making sure we get one. It's just a question of if we can actually manage it. Which we should be fine with. And I am personally hoping for a Moxie boosted one, obviously. But also Intimidate is perfectly fine. Let's bring Muna back onto the team. You need to stay below level 22. Well, at level 22 to... I think I just healed, but just to play it safe. You need to be at level 22 for the repel manipulation. So hopefully we can do that. We can move on to super repels now. So we got them. We also should, just to play it safe, pick up some potions. We'll pick up 6, make it a nice round 10. Pokeballs, let's pick up another 4. And we still got 4 of them. So we've got plenty of Pokeballs for now. Now Bianca wants a fight, right? We can take the berry off you. Put the Mystic Water back on. And what's holding what now? I think you are holding an orange berry. No, Eviolite. You've got a berry. Chesto berry, which stops things falling to sleep, which isn't that useful. You've got the Quick Claw, which we need to take off because... oh no, you don't have pickup anymore, do you? But you've got that stupid Sand Rush ability again. So yeah, we'll give you the Quick Claw. None of my Herdiers have had Intimidate so far, which is fantastic. Not salty about that at all. Let's go deal with Bianca. And then what we need to do is go to the Desert Resort and the Relic Castle first. Well, the resort first to hopefully get the Sandile. If we don't get it from there, then we go to Relic Castle and we got a 50-50 of that or Yamask. And then if we do get Sandile on either one of those routes, we can then guarantee the Darumaka on this route. Crit doesn't care about your healing. Pig Knight. I mean, yeah. You're not going to survive this. Even with the defense raise, that's still an easy one-shot. Pansage back into Woobat. See, so we do have somewhat decent type coverage for now. We just need to make sure we don't lose focus and accidentally get someone killed, which I am quite prone to do, but we'll see how it goes. Right, Bianca, yeah, you cry. Not going to heal me, no? Sweet. Love that. Well, in that case, I am going to heal. No, I'm going to repel. And heal in this house instead. And then we take on Sharon. Now, Sharon has led with Snivy in the past. Whether he's going to do it now, I don't know, but I have enough of a team to switch in and out if need be. But just lead with Snivy, it makes it easier for Woobat. No, okay. You are flying. I mean, Oz is just going to deal with you, right? Not much you can do to me, and Razor Shell should one-shot. Next up is the Servine. So now it's time for Woobat. The Leech Seed is annoying, but hopefully Air Cutter does enough so I don't have to worry about that. It doesn't, but one more should do the trick and make all his growths worthless. Unless he kills me here. No, does nothing. Alright, now we're switching, because missing that was absolute bullshit. We'll go into Cat. I don't care if you one-shot Cat. We're just going to make it easier for her, do you? That Leaf Tornado is a piss take, but Sock does have solid defense, so did lower my accuracy, but we should be fine. Yep. Panpour, I mean, is easy enough, right? It's not going to do anything crazy. Let's just put it to sleep. Oh! I should have known he had bite. That was a horrendous... That could have been a terrible, terrible misplay. But we survive. Then hit it with a takedown, a one-shot. And now Lipod. You can't one-shot me. I am worried about a potential pursuit on the switch out, so hopefully we don't miss. There we go. Crunch is better than bite. So we could have lost blue there, but luckily we didn't. Our Repel is still active, right? Well, no, it's not, but that's fine. Let's heal, and then let's put another one up. Just so we don't accidentally find something in the very first patch of sand. And now, let's make it through to the resort. I could have easily gone around you. I don't know why I tried to risk cutting across. Cottony is not an issue, though. I mean, I didn't think you were going to be that easy, but okay. So we get through here, we need to be level 22. Yeah, 22 for Sandile. Which means we will put Moona in front. Get him up to level 22. And should be basically a guaranteed Sandile. Basically. Not actually, but basically. Repel. Because I do believe we do have a high chance of finding a Dwebble. Right. Let's just double check those numbers, because it wouldn't be the first time today that I have accidentally wrote down the wrong number. Route 4. Desert Resort. Sandile, 22, yeah. Yeah, 22. And do actually have a 10% chance of finding a Dwebble instead, but we do get the Sandile. Is it Intimidate? It is. Which isn't a Moxie, but we'll take it. We'll take it. Before he goes for a bite, though, we are switching. Crunch won't do too much to you. You are part dark, right? Now I could do with catching you before you kill Watchhog, but also if you do, he's past his usefulness now anyway, so I don't mind too much if you kill him. Would be nice just to keep him as an option, but... Okay, good. Cool. Ground dark. So yeah, you should be immune to electric. So you should be our answer to this next coming gym, but you never know. I'm not sure what the dual typing does to it. Maybe because he's part dark, it makes him not immune anymore, but like I say, we will cross that bridge when we come to it in not long. Right. So now that we have the Sandile, we should never mind. Alright, we got Scrafty instead of Derumaka, which I mean is fine because I do have my late game fire planned with Chandelier. But I did need to be level 18 and Repel for this to be a guarantee. Okay, there goes our Route 4 encounter. Scraggy is part dark, isn't it? So that was a terrible idea to bring in Sock. Well, let's go pick up. Yes, yes, yes. Don't rub it in my face. Right, do you want to chill out, yeah? Let's just get out of here. Let's pick up Dig. Let's pick up Yamask and the Fossil, which will be the flying type Fossil, because I don't need a water type, obviously. So let's just repel our way through here now. And also put you in front. You give me something as well, right? Yeah, the soft sand. So we can put that to use very quickly with... what's his name? Sandile. Right. Should be a Yamask. Well, it's guaranteed a Yamask now, but... his ability didn't go off, so I'm assuming that is a Moxie boosted one, which would have been nice to have, but... not the Fossil I wanted. Okay, well, never mind. We have no flying type this run. Not that I think we need one. Now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah, I can't think of any gyms where I actually need a flying type, so not the end of the world. But would have been nice to have, I suppose. But it just means we don't go back to Necrine and rejuvenate the Fossil, because there's no point anymore. So let's just crack on with this now. Let's get to this next gym. Let's get our Sandile on the team, which will be replacing Watchhog to absolutely no one's surprise, because obviously. What do you want? Oh, 3 Pokeballs. I'll take it. You guys are not going to be a problem, obviously. Nice little Razor Shell. Surprised that didn't one-shot, if I'm being honest. Trubbish is poison type, right? So they should be fine. That crit was terrifying. Don't do that again. You give me the bicycle, thank you. Oh, everyone leave me alone, please. I'm trying to do a Nuzlocke challenge here. I didn't even mean to try and go in there. I thought she was going to fight me for a second. I did get a wee bit scared. Do I want to bring the ghost type? What would it replace? Probably Woobat, to be honest, right? But I don't think we need to. You have a Jolly Nature, which is minus special attack plus speed. You are a physical attacker anyway, so that's fine. I'm pretty sure that's absolutely fine, right? And then the level cap for this gym is 27. Let's get everyone up to 25. And take on... I mean, Water Pulse is still better than Water Gun, but you are a physical attacker, so... as soon as we get Aqua Tail, we are getting rid of that. You're a special attacker as well, but... we don't really need Lucky Chant anymore. I imagine... well, actually, we don't need Zen... actually, yeah. Zen Headbutt was a terrible idea. Because our physical attack is Dog. Synchronize. Using an odd shockwave, the user inflicts damage on any Pokemon of the same type in the area around it. What? So that's good against Psychic types. Is what I'm thinking. Karate Chop is 50. High crit chance. We'll just get rid of Focus Energy for now, and then hopefully if we find a better fighting move, we can make a firm decision then. Don't need Embargo. We're not teaching you Swagger, because I know that will backfire one day. We don't need Attract. We actually probably will switch out Woobat for the Ghost type, because Woobat is not going to be useful in this gym. But then maybe Watchhog's better. Your special defense is not as good as yours, but... but your special attack is very good. You just don't have many special attacks right now. If we can put Will-O-Wisp or something on this instead of Nightshade, could be useful. Haze. Could do something. I don't remember if those are Mulgas set up much, but we'll see. Also, I don't know why I checked his special attack. Those Mulgas use Volt Switch, which is physical. And your physical is pretty good. Right. There's Will-O-Wisp. Perfect timing. So if I can Will-O-Wisp at least one of those Emolgas, that is going to vastly increase our survivability against them. And then we just have to worry about the Zeb Striker, which will go down to a dig from Croconaw. Mix that with the what was I about to say? Mix that with his Intimidate. That will lower the attack on the Zeb Striker. Thinking about it, we do not need DWAT, but we need to take on N first. So let's take on N, and then we will switch out DWAT for Watchhog. And then that will, because if at any point we bring in DWAT in the gym fight, it is dead. So there's 0 point bringing it with me. Right, now we got to deal with you. We got to go on a little Ferris wheel ride. How cute. Yes, yes, yes. Alright, make sure we say no, because we always say no to N. Because he's a little edgelord. Do we have... Yep, I was going to say, if we lead with DWAT, then this is fine. This also didn't intimidate, which means his Sandile is Moxie boosted, which is terrifying if I accidentally let something die to it later. Scraggy still should be basically one-shots. Now this guy does cause me problems in other fights, so we want to go into Sandile. Just don't bring DWAT back out. Crunch should be fine here. Yep, 2 of these. Psybeam, unless it crits, doesn't kill. There we go. Sigilif typically pretty much always kills one of my Pokemon somehow, so to get through that without a casualty is very nice. And now we need to do this gym. What I'm also going to try on this gym is well, no, we're not. Yeah. So first thing, right, we're getting ahead of ourselves. Right, switch out DWAT. For Watchhog, it's the only one that won't be super affected by those two, so we'll do that. Get him up to 25 as well. What the hell is after you? User helps the target and makes it use its move right after the user. What? Yeah, I don't see a use of that at all. Can you learn dig though? You can. So you are going to help us against Zeb Striker. And then do I have any paralyzed potion? Berries? No. They would come in handy. What berry are you holding? A chesto berry, which is sleep. So we don't need that anymore. Yeah, I would like some paralyzed berries. I forgot what they're called, but we're not going to find them in a shop. You do have TMs for us, though. But they are 30 grand for the good ones. So no. Right, seeing as it is Watchhog and not the gym fight, we are going to try this. Because I believe Amolgas should be immune to ground types. To ground moves because of their flying type. But because they are dual typing, are they not? Because if they're not, this fight can get a whole lot easier. Unless they go for double teams. It doesn't affect them. Right, okay. Right, yeah. Just checking. Just checking. Had to be sure. Yeah. See, that paralyze is super annoying. Now being flying, do you have any flying moves though? Because I think this is a terrible idea to bring you out actually. You don't seem to have any flying moves, but you at least aren't going for any electric moves either. Static finally did proc. That was expected. Let's go into Dundee. So yes, we are immune to your moves. You are immune to most of mine though, so we are going to need to find some way to hit you. Yeah, we knew the static was coming, that's fine. I could do with like a rock tomb or something. We do need to go pick up paralyzed heals though, because this is just going to take the absolute piss running back and forth. Let's pick up a couple at least. Nice easy 5 will do. Now to avoid the static, I could just use psychic. Not psychic, but you know what I mean. Special moves. There we go. But we'll try it, I suppose. But the trouble is, Muna does not have great physical defense, so yes, we can avoid the static, but we are risking a potential death. But if worst comes to worst, I can actually just send in Sandile. Who completely avoids all their moves. You have good special, actually, right? Physical. Yeah, both your... Yeah, so let's actually try Yamask. Yamask might be the answer to our prayers. In the fact that we just hit him with a Will-O-Wisp. And then we can essentially just go into Sandile and just watch them slowly burn to death. Let's try that theory on this next guy. Instead you have a Blitzel. Which means I could have easily just hit you with Dig, but... Yeah, Flame Charge isn't going to do anything. You now have the Mummy ability, which... I don't think actually does much, to be honest. But now Hex does more damage. Yeah, so this might be the play. We might just be doing this. I didn't pick up potions. I got a super potion. Sure, why not? Getting full, because I know someone pops out of here. Ideally, I want you to have an Emolga. Because the Zeb Striker we have solved. I don't need to worry about the Zeb Striker. Because I can just use this. Flame Charge isn't going to do anything. And everything else doesn't touch me, so... It's mainly the Emolgas we're thinking of. Come on. Right, last trainer. Please have an Emolga. I'm testing a theory here, and right, there we go. Perfect target. Now, if we can land a Will-O-Wisp before they go for too many... Okay, never mind. He hasn't even gone for a double team, and I've still missed. And the Yamask is dead. Perfect. Okay, absolutely perfect. And now you go for double teams. And now I'm not going to be able to touch you at all. And this is why Emolgas are dog shit Pokemon. Yeah, of course. Yeah, yeah. Absolutely fantastic. Love to see it. Oh, you finally hit yourself. Wow. Oh, what the hell? It's probably going to go for a pursuit, so say goodbye to Sock. Okay, maybe not. We just hit you with a takedown. There we go. Alright, so that Yamask strategy is obviously useless. We might as well just go from here, actually. You are about... Let me just get out of here. Right. And let's just do a quick little block on Twitch, because fuck off with your AI bullshit. Block. Block. And then delete message on here. There we go. Absolute cancer on the internet. I am not part of FaZe. I will not be view botting. So, goodbye. Right, Jim, you need to go as well now. You lasted a whole 5 seconds. Really, really useful. Well, you're in the wrong box. 1 second. What am I doing? I can just go the other way now. Alright, screw it. We'll go all the way around again. For absolutely no reason. Right, and how am I going to do this now? Who's got the Eviolite? It's you, right? Yeah. Let's take that off you. Let's put it on you, I suppose. No, actually. Take the Chesto Berry off you. We will give you the Eviolite because you need the help with the defense. You are going to get the black glasses, which will hopefully help. Hopefully do something at least. And we don't really have anything else to do, right? Let's get everyone up to level. We can't really do any stat things. Actually, we're going to switch around the Eviolite because we want to give you as much defense as possible so then we can set up a couple workups and hopefully a couple takedowns will do the job. But we can't really do any stat things because they just keep switching, so... Let's see what we can do. So you're going to go for a Volt Switch, which, yeah, doesn't do much now. If I set up another one, you're going to do it again. You go back into that one. And then if I hit a takedown, we should take out whatever comes in next. Which should be one of them at least. Alright, that's one down. We could potentially lose blue here, depending on what he goes for. But no, okay. Probably going to go for a Volt Switch. We will then torment it, so it can't go for it again. You're now looking at a Aerial Ace. We knew this was coming. That's fine. So we now bring you back out. Lower your attack, hit you with a dig. Flame Charge won't do much. This should one-shot. Okay. You're going to go for a heal. Another Flame Charge won't do anything. Alright, you've gone for a heal again. Flame Charge doesn't kill. It does kill. Okay. Now you are stupid fast. We probably have to sacrifice Muna here, right? Maybe not. Just hit you with a crunch. If that didn't crit. Okay, this is another wipe. Awesome. Love to see it. Great, okay, right. Oh, we can't even just soft reset. I saved here, didn't I? Oh, god damn it. Right, okay. Let's just try it again. Screw it. No one's here watching, it's only me, so... Alright, we take out one of the Emolgas here at least. Not if you fucking avoid it though. I take myself out with the takedown damage. Yeah, synchronized does nothing. Oh, and now Dig's not going to do anything. Which means you're going to Volt Switch again. We can now trap you in at least. This should finish you off. There's the static. There's the hyper potion, of course. There's the other static. This is the other wipe. So really, the only through line of doing this is actually let me just see, can I go to that other route before I do this fight? Because if so, that is what we do in the next stream. But these Emolgas are absolutely AIDS Pokemon. Like literally no one likes these guys. I can go to this route, right? Which is Route 16. What can we find on Route 16? If anything. You're just straight up not showing up, are you? Fantastic. Right, Route 16. All the way down here. Don't know why you'd be down here. You can get a potential... if I get Ordino in the first rustling grass, I get a potential Emolga myself. Which, okay. I suppose. The Lost Lawn Forest. I can pick up a grass type, actually. Yeah, I could get a grass type which could potentially hard counter. Well, not hard counter, but I mean, it resists at least. Doesn't resist the aerial aces, but... What do you want? Oh, I don't care about this. Oh yeah, you fucking make me play fucking dress up, don't you? There you go. See the drastic change I just made. You give me a TM, but it's not anything crazy, is it? No. I'm I'm mainly looking for some kind of rock TM. Yeah, I didn't listen to a word that just happened there. Route 5. Anything possible here? Route 5. Pokemon. Basically the same on Route 16, right? Yes. Exactly the same. And there's nowhere else for me to go this early on. This route doesn't have any TMs or anything. Items, nope. Route 16 has payback. You've got them. Yeah, so basically by the looks of it is you need Boulder for this gym. which means you have to sack off now how do I delete stuff again? Right, so get rid of that. So what I need is a rock and roller from the cave instead of Woobat, which is absolutely zero way of guaranteeing. Wellspring Cave, Pokemon. Yeah, they're both 10 to 13, so you've got no way of guaranteeing. So basically, you just have to get fucking lucky. There is no Rock TMs early doors, is there? Smackdown is in the battle subway. Don't even know where that is. Rock Tomb is in the desert resort. Beg your pardon. Desert resort. Items. Oh, it is. So cancel that. You don't need the Rock and Roller. You just need Rock Tomb on Sandisle. So let me just put that in the notes, and we can do that later today. So where's my Sandisle notice? Rock Tomb TM needed. And that is just to cancel that Pokemon out. So we'll come back later and do that. Because this game is really, really annoying me at the minute. And it's also 6:10 in the morning. And I am talking to my literal self.